How is information and its reliability assessed? When you find a website, an article, a book, or even a video that you would like to use as a source in your studies, it is worth assessing the source and its reliability first. Here are things to take into consideration. Is the source current? Prior knowledge of the topic helps in assessing the currency of information. Topics like nursing robotics and the use of artificial intelligence in customer service are topics requiring the most up-to-date sources, while sources on Baroque architecture published 30 years ago may still be very relevant. However, it is always a good idea to pay attention to the publication date and try to find the latest sources on the topic, as they often present the most important results of previous research through referencing. Is the source relevant to your research? Consider things like, does information relate to your topic or answer your question? Is it meant for academic audience? And is this a source you're comfortable with adding to your list of references? Who is the author? Find out who the expert behind the information is. Often the author is clearly marked and, for example, their background organization may be mentioned. However, this is not always the case, so it is a good idea to find out what kind of expertise and training the author has on the topic. Hobbyists also often have in-depth knowledge of the topic, but it is also worth checking what professionals and researchers in the subject have to say about it. When assessing accuracy of information, see where the information comes from and if it is free of bias. Accuracy increases when the information is based on peer-reviewed research and its sources are clearly visible through references. Finally, it's good to assess the purpose of the information. The underlying reason may be, for example, a desire to influence opinions by presenting one-sided or otherwise colored information, or, for example, to sell a product or service. The information needs of higher education studies are best met by a source of information that strives for impartiality, such as research or educational material. Peer review. The peer review process is a critical part of scientific research and publishing, designed to validate and improve manuscripts before publishing. In peer review, experts in the same field evaluate articles before making a decision to publish, with the aim of objectively assessing the scientific level of the manuscript. The evaluation examines the novelty value, the formulation of questions and conclusions, as well as the methods and source literature used. The evaluation may suggest corrections or even require supplementation with additional material. Based on the evaluation feedback, the author makes edits to the article before publishing. A published article that has undergone the peer review process is an excellent source of new research information. How do you find peer-reviewed articles? In Primo and several databases, it is possible to limit the search to peer-reviewed information sources. Articles published in scientific books and conference articles can also be peer-reviewed. What type of sources are suitable for university studies? Scientific sources are peer-reviewed and published by a scientific publisher. Scientific sources can be found in Primo and in scientific databases available through the library. Theses, such as bachelor's theses or master's theses, are not scientific sources. When new information is reported for the first time, for example in research publication, it is a primary source. If someone else reports the results of someone else's research, they are called secondary sources. Try to use primary sources whenever possible. Other suitable sources include textbooks, articles in professional journals, various reports, statistics, or legislation. A good rule of thumb is to consider whether this information is something that a professional working in the field could also use in their work. If so, it is also suitable for university studies in the field. Remember to evaluate all the sources you use.